everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue, and today I'm going to bring you a little tutorial. Now, the tutorial I'm bringing you can be made into a lot of different projects. So when I learned how to do this, I learned it from Amber over at Lyric Lover years ago, and she made it, well, she's done it several different times, but you can make, this can be an album, a flip book. I'm going to use it as like a happy mail thing to send. Sorry, I don't know what to call it. Okay, so here's what it is. Essentially, you're using paper bags and you're making an album and or a folio. So this was 3 brown paper bags that I folded and glued together. And when she does it, she uses 4, and on this one I used 3. So what it does is, so I folded them and stacked them. I'm going to show you how to do all this, but then I added paper on top. So when you open this, you can stuff goodies in here. You can stuff goodies in here. And see how this is big here, so you can add a photo. So you can use this as a photo album. So you can, you know, put some cardstock, a matted cardstock in here, and then people can put their photo, and then you can slide it out with a tag. On this one, I did it with 3 bags. Normally, it's done with 4, but I just wanted to see what it would be like, and so, you know, there's that, and then you can open it here. Okay, so here's with regular brown paper bags from the Dollar Tree, like lunch sacks. And then these bags are also from the Dollar Tree, and this one I did it with 4 bags. So, oh, and I also have to mention, and I'll show you this during the tutorial, I cut my bags down as well, so they weren't as long. Okay, so you open this up, and you have this, and then I added really bright paper here so you could see, and then this, so you could add a tag or, you know, whatever there. And then I didn't mat this just because I wanted to show you. And then this one, because it's done with 4, you have a double pocket. So you could put stuff in here and stuff in here. And then you have another one of these. And then you can put stuff in the back, which is great. I think these would make really great photo albums and such. But I just want to send like a little happy mail with some ephemera tucked inside. And I think with 4, it would just be like, you can put so much in here and in here and in here. I mean, it just gets so bulky, and postage is so expensive. So I'm going to show you how to do it with 2 bags, but then I will show you what it looks like when you do it with 4, because I won't actually do it, but I'll show you how you do it, if that makes sense. Okay, so I have these 2 bags. They're paper. They are from the Dollar Tree. I got these last year, so I don't know if they have them again this year, but they usually do. If you can't find these, they also have some plain colored ones in the party supply section. Okay, so you have this little flap here. We're going to glue this closed. Now you can use a tape runner like me, or you can use a glue stick, or you can use regular glue, but this is just going to be down in the pocket at the bottom, so I'm just using a little tape runner. So we're going to do that, and you do that for all your pieces. So there's this little flap. I'm going to glue that close. Hey, why isn't my little tape runner running? Is it stuck? Is it out? What's going on? What's the sitch? Oh, it's out. Well then, rude. Okay, grab another one. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Okay, so you go like this, and I'm just going to do the same with the other 2 just because. I think using 2 bags would be perfect for sending happy mail because you can put so much inside of these. So basically, if you use 2 bags, you'll have this. You'll have this, and you'll have this. So instead of having, you know, double, which is more than enough space, I think, personally, to shove little things in for happy mail. That's a lot of space. So, and if you really want to go big, you can do the one with 4. Okay, so that was step number 1, which is to glue down the little flappy do. Did I do all of them? I did. Okay. Now, step 2 is to fold these over. So here it is. This is now glued down, right? We're just going to fold it over and give it a nice little crease. Easy peasy. So now we have that. We're going to do the same thing to all of the bags. Now, one thing that I did find when I was doing this is I actually preferred a solid color bag because it was fun to add colored cardstock over the top of it. And this feels really solid. And I like that. Now this one is a little bit more floppy. I don't have anything in it, you know, like no goodies, but it's a little bit floppy because I didn't add some paper on the tops here. And I didn't because I didn't know what to add because this is such pretty paper. I didn't want to cover it. So I'm kind of going to have that problem with these Christmas ones as well, but I'm just going to go for it and hope for the best. Okay, so once you have these folded, all you're going to do is lay them like this, and you're going to glue these pieces together, but leave the top not glued. So you'll glue down the sides, the bottom, and the top, and then boom, you'll have, basically you'll be done, and you'll have your folio because these will be glued together, and then you go like this. So then you'll be up. This is why I cut it, because see how big this is? This is just way too long. So I usually cut it about here. But then you have this pocket, you'll open it, you'll have this middle pocket, and then you'll have the back pocket, which I think is enough. I mean, that's a lot. You can shove a lot of stuff in there, right? Okay, so if you're gonna do 4, you do the same thing. So let's just do this. Let's just do this. I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac because it glues, or, yeah, glues really fast. It adheres really fast. That's the word I'm looking for. Adheres. So I'm just going to add glue just a little bit along the edges here. Oops. Okay. And we line those up and we just bring them together. Give them a nice little pinch. Okay, and then I really like to make sure that my edges are really lined up because you know how I am. It's not that big of a deal. With my brown paper bags, they were, you know, it's a little wonky because they're not all created equal, but you just can't really tell, especially once you start adding things on. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to cut this down before I add the rest. Let's see, these are smaller. This one I cut to about 6 inches, and this one is a little bit smaller of a bag. And so I cut this one at, looks like about 5.5. What would this look like if I put it at 5? It'd be about right there. Let's see, how tall is it? 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So it would be just a little bit taller. It wouldn't be perfectly square. It'd be 4.5 by 5. I kind of like that. Okay, let's do that. And I can save these for other things. I can use these on my glue book. Okay, so now I have this cute little square. And now I can add ephemera or whatever I want to put in here. Oopsie. And in here. And in here. And then I can also add paper onto these, you know, cardstock, which we're going to do. Okay, so let's do this one more time. I'll set that aside to dry. We're going to take these two, we're going to line them up. We're going to wait patiently for our Fabri-Tac to get down to the bottom here because it likes to take its sweet time. But it's worth it. Okay. There we go. We're gonna line it up, give it a little smush, give it a little love, flip it over, smush it down, make sure your edges are, you know, straight if that's what you're going for. That's what I like to go for, so. Now when you press it down with the bone folder or whatnot, you know, you're really adding some extra security and really making sure that those glues stick to each other. So let's cut this one down. We cut that one down to 5, correct? We did 5 because it was 4.5. Yes, we did 4.5 by 5. So we'll cut this one at 5. So we have that. So now these two are exactly the same. So you can leave it like this, or you can add these two together, and literally all you do to make this a 4 pocket, like this one, is you glue this piece on top of this piece, all 4 sides. So then you'll have this, this, and then these two will be then connected, so that's how you get that double pocket. Then you'll have this, and then you'll have this, which I just think is a lot of space, but you do you. So if I wanted to make this the bigger one, that's what I would do. But I'm gonna make these 2 smaller ones because I can fit so much stuff in here. Okay, so I wanna add, you know, something like this over the top. This is very thin. This is scrapbook paper. I wanna use something that's a little bit thicker. Okay, like this. This is cardstock. This is nice and thick. And then let's see, what else do I have? These, what is this? Is this, these are cardstock. Okay, these were from Debbie. Okay, so let's see what we have here. If I have any that, oh, this would be cute. Let's do this one for sure. Maybe both of those. Ooh, maybe this. That would be cute. And I want maybe this one. Okay, so let's cut some of these down. 4 3/4 by 4 1/4. So that would look like this. And just for giggles, let's see what this would look like if I did 4 by 5 1/2, or 4 1/2, I'm sorry. So basically, instead of making this is a 1/4 inch shorter all the way around. Now I'm making it a 1/2 inch shorter. Let's see if I like that better. You know, honestly, I think I like that better because you can see more of the edge of the bag and get kind of that cuteness there. Okay, so I like that. I'm gonna do a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch shorter instead of a 1/4 inch. If this was a solid bag like this, I did a 1/4 inch all the way around. I think that's better looking, but because there's a cute design on this bag, I think I'm gonna do a 1/2 inch leeway around the edges, which actually gives me a 1/4 inch. This actually gives me an 1/8. Does that make sense? If you're a crafter, I'm sure you get what I'm saying. Okay, so my bag is 5 inches by 4 1/2 inches. So I made this 4 1/2 inches by 4. So there we go. Okay, so I like that. Okay, let's cut this one down to, it was 5, okay, so I need this 4 1/2 by 4. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Okay, I'm just going to use a scrapbook paper for this because these are pretty thick because they're the bottoms of the bag. So I don't need a thicker cardstock. I'm just going to use, oh, I should, let's see, these are, now You can't always use my exact measurements because each bag is different. Like these bags are a lot bigger. So let's see. So I have 2 inches, 2.5 inches by, what was it? 4.5. 2.5 inches by 4.5. So let's do 2.25 by 4.25. Let's see if that works. Yep, that looks perfect. Okay, so this is for one project. This is for this project. And then I have 1, 2, 3. What happened to my other one? 1, 2. Is it this one? No? What did I do with it, you guys? What did I do with it? Is it in here? No. I moved it away, didn't I? Okay, so these go with this. These go with they must be this. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, like I said, I'm doing a smaller one, so I just used 2 bags. So let's do, which one do I want I think I want the bows to be my cover. I just think that is so stinking cute. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that goes with that project. And I'm just going to, oh, what's going on? Ah, it like broke off. What? Oh wait, was that my broken one? No? Oh, that was my broken one. Never mind. No wonder I was so confused. Okay. All right, so let's add this to the cover. Does it have to be perfect? Nope. Am I gonna make it perfect? Yep. Okay, so there's that. Give it a nice little smushy. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't ink my edges. Oh well, this one I won't ink. This will be a non-inky edged one. Okay, so I'm gonna add this here. Remember to ink your edges before you glue down. FYI. I got so excited yesterday when I was making these that I forgot to do it then too. Okay. There we go. Give that a little smush. And then I'm gonna add this one over here. So cute. So there's a 2-part reason to why I'm adding the cardstock on here, and I already explained that a little bit earlier. And one of them is just for added stability to the project, but you don't have to. I'm just doing it because I want to, for added stability. And then also, you know, just for decoration, like I can add cute sentiments here and stickers and that kind of thing. So, but mainly I really like it for the stability. It just makes it feel like not like a paper bag anymore. You know what I mean? Okay. Put this here. Perfect. And we will put this one here. Okay. You can use a glue stick if you want to do that. That's what I did with my other ones, but for this one I'm not. I'm just, oops, and that is so crooked. this is why it's great to use, oh, you know what, it's stuck. This is why it's great to use a glue stick, because then I could have moved that, but that's okay. All right, so this is perfect for Happy Mail. I could add some washi along the edge here too. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see, what do I have that's cute? I could add this, Merry Christmas. Oh, I do have this, that would be cute. If you want to hide your edge a little bit, the parts that were glued together, you can also add a strip of fabric right here. I'm talking about this, the two edges right here. You could also add some fabric if you wanted to. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Now on my other ones, I didn't do this, but on this one, I'm going to. And I'll just fold that over. And what that does is that hides that edge where the two meet. I could also just fold this in, but okay, there we go. Okay, so that just kind of hides the binding right there that you had, and it gives it a little extra stability. Okay, so now we can decorate. We can add some stickers. And quotes and whatever else, and you know, Merry Christmas, or you know, whatever you want to add. And then if you want to fill it up, I'm not filling mine up with these stickers. Sorry guys, I like them too much and they were given to me. But what you could do is, these are like chipboard stickers, so you can, you know, add some stickers in here to give to somebody, or you could add them in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fill this goodie bag up. So not only can you decorate it, but you can also fill it up with goodies. And that's kind of my plan, is to just kind of fill it up with some goodies after I decorate it. And I think this is like the perfect size to tuck in. I mean, I could make a tag for them and stick this in here. I could stick some little squares of paper, you know, that they can use for something. You know, I can just slide this right in there. I could make this a tag and add some ribbon right here, so then they could pull this out and, you know, use it for something. But I mean, I can really put a lot of stuff in here. So like I said, Amber from Lyric Lover made these, I believe, as albums or a flip book or whatever, but I'm going to use them to fill them up with Happy Mail things. And you can always find decorative bags at the Dollar Tree, or just use the brown paper bags, which I actually really liked. So yeah, I'm going to go finish decorating these and make some more for Happy Mails. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial, and I hope you give it a shot. And if you want to make it bigger like I did. You can even add 6 if you wanted, but I like adding 2. I think that's enough, especially once you start filling it, because you can really pack these babies full. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.